What's going on, guys? Ben Bateman here for Action Industries, laid up on the couch right now going through some health issues, but I still had it in me to muster the strength to attend my screening of Joker. Drew and I both will be posting our separate first thoughts reviews on this film, and right out the gate, guys, I'm just going to tell you, Joaquin Phoenix is insane in this movie. He's Oscar worthy. He probably will win the Oscar for this. The only thing I could see going against him in this category is just that the film is extremely dark and kind of unsettling. I still haven't even totally decided if I think this film is amazing, remarkable, incredible, and genius, or if it's a mistake to have made it. It could be both, honestly. I'm not totally sure. What I know is that this movie made me feel things. I know that early on watching this film, I had that feeling that you sometimes get when you're watching something really special and new, and you just go, this is good quality. I know that's what this is. And you know that from the second you see the commitment to the character that Joaquin brings to the role, from the second you see De Niro show up in his sort of king of comedy throwback to the film, there's just a lot going for this movie. The relationships are really, really smart. The pacing is incredible. The stakes just keep heightening. It is incredibly unsettling. It has some crazy kind of like jump scares. The violence is crazy. A lot of people have talked about the fact that this movie kind of reflects a character born out of neglect, a character that is probably kind of based on real people in the world, that there really are people that are this demented. And because the film is so grounded in reality, there are some complaints that this glorifies a character like that. Now, anytime you're making comedy, anytime you're making art, you're creating drama, you're creating story, you do have to address real things in the world. And that is what, real things create the most compelling stories. So the fact that there are people in the world that you could actually imagine being as demented as this character, it's probably one of the things that makes the movie as effective as it is when you're watching the character. It's real. It feels very real. The cinematography, unbelievable. Todd Phillips absolutely just crushes this. I mean, the guy coming from comedy, just... It's amazing. He's very adept at this character and wielding a character that can be so unsettling. He really does it with grace, with ease. The man feels like he has been doing this for a very, very long time. I think I mentioned this once already, but the cinematography was unfucking believable. The color, the pacing, the time period, making this based in the 80s, so cool. A really, really, really cool Batman kind of connect that you get in the film at one point. I don't want to spoil for anybody because this is a non-spoiler review. But I will tell you guys, see this film in theaters. It's a true art movie. This is not a Batman movie. This is not a DC Comics movie. This movie does feel all of the things people have talked about, all the references to Taxi Driver, all the references to Scorsese, all of the the hats off to sort of Joaquin and the reflection that he has in the movie against De Niro, with De Niro sort of formerly being the Scorsese muse. So many of these things have been referenced. They're true. This movie is special. It is a sight to see. I haven't decided if I think it's right, but it's great. It is a fantastic piece of cinema, and it is something to watch. Just an unbelievable piece of work. So I commend you, Todd Phillips. I commend you, DC, for taking the risk to make this movie. It'll be very interesting to see how popular Joker is, if this film is able to make the money that people think it's going to. I personally think it will, and I have a feeling this gets nominated for most of the major Oscars. Right now, I'd be giving this movie somewhere in the 9s. I'd be giving this movie like a 9.4, 9.5. It could even be a 10, honestly. I haven't settled yet, but my first thoughts are that this is over a 9. He will win Best Actor for this at the Oscars, and you need to see this movie. Thanks for watching, guys. It's Action Industries. Click like, click subscribe, click comment. Check out Drew's review. He has his going up tomorrow. First thoughts on the Joker. Expanded reviews coming next week on the Action Shows. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.